going on, y'all? You're back. I want to thank you if you're tuning in. I'm your host, Paco, and you're listening to Occupy the Media here on RonPaulRadio.com. Just want to remind you that we do have a blimp promo. Every $20 donation gets a blimp in the mail courtesy of RonPaulBlimps.com. That's RonPaulBlimps.com. And looks like we have another money bomb set for May 17th, Rise for Liberty Money Bomb for Ron Paul 2012. So you make sure you donate when you can, and at least on that day, try to have something. I know we all going to. And okay, so what else we got coming up? All right, so that little audio is giving me some little issues. So if you want to check that out, I'll try to put it up on my YouTube later, see if I can get an audio out of it. That's at MPR, M for Minnesota, PR News. And Ron Paul could play a big role in Republican pick for Senate race. Really good audio if you want to check that out. We are causing a ruckus with the candidates. We're causing a problem everywhere, and that's what we need, man. It's about time, yo. It's about time that we start shaking some tables and, rattling some sheets. Everything's been going a little too smooth for too long for a few. You know what I'm saying? While the rest of us is out here struggling, we don't know who to get mad at. Now we do. And they don't like that. They don't like that we're figuring out, like, hold on. So the votes don't matter, just the delegates, and only a few people show up, and it's the same people for years and years on out? I mean, they don't want people to be tuned into this. That's why the media doesn't spend all their time talking about the delegates. This is what should be on TV. This is what should be having all the national attention all night long, is the delegate votes, not the beauty contest. All right, so let's see. What did I want to get into? Oh, yeah, I wanted to get back in case you didn't hear this earlier, because I think this is really important and really kind of funny and embarrassing for Newt Gingrich. I mean, he has $4 million in debt. There's a piece at yahoo.com. Newt Gingrich, $4 million in debt. Staffers and creditors fume. This is amazing, boy, that you know you're going to lose. You know you're not the nominee. You even know you're going to endorse the presidential nominee. And you're still spending money. Let's see. Campaign Watchdog said the size of Gingrich's debt is extraordinary and could have been avoided if the candidate and his team had been more disciplined. He was reckless in running up these bills, especially in the last month or so of the campaign when it was quite clear that Mitt Romney would be the nominee, said Greg Holman, a government affairs lobbyist for the watchdog group Citizen Union. The campaign has been dogged by financial problems since last summer, but its cash crunch accelerated in recent weeks. It finished March with $4.3 million in debt, an alarming increase from $1.5 million at the end of February, according to reports filed with the Federal Election Commission. The campaign raised $1.6 million in March, spent $2 million, and reported having $1.2 million cash on hand. Help may be on the way. USA Today reports that Gingrich, in an interview, said he is embracing Mitt Romney's candidacy, and Romney and the Republican National Committee, the RNC, has offered to be helpful in retiring Gingrich's debt. Basically, just say what it is. They bailing him out. I'm sick and tired of you Republicans talking about people as poor, people on food stamps, all these people that are struggling, but they ain't getting no handouts like that. They're getting government cheese and, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of money. They're getting crumbs. Meanwhile, you guys blow out this debt on candidates who are a joke, who have no chance of winning at all whatsoever, blowing $4 million, God knows how much more money, because he got casino dealers giving him money. And he gets bailed out, but no problem, though. Where's the media at? Where's the hypocrisy, man? That's why I can't stand the GOP, man. Before Ron Paul, there's no way I could ever associate myself with the Republican Party. It's such a double standard, man. You got all these subsidizing. The government is subsidizing all these different corporations. They going bankrupt. Now he's bailing out politicians. Mitt Romney, we know he gets his money dirty. Just look that up. I'm pretty sure there's so many dirty ties with him, with Bain Capital, all of that. Max Kaiser exposed it. Look that up. It's crazy, man. What else? What else they going to say? Oh, my goodness. Okay, so relief can't come soon enough for the Gingrich campaign's anxious creditors. The campaign owes Moby Dick Airways $1.1 million for travel and charter flights, the Patriot Group, a Virginia security company, $449,000 for helping to protect the candidate, and McKenna, Long & Aldrich, a law firm with offices in Atlanta, $183,000 for legal services. But many of the campaign's creditors are small businesses that say they will suffer major hardship if they are not paid. You can't even wait to be president to ruin small businesses. You got to do it while you're running for president. Man, this is so crazy. In Phoenix, a company called Pro Production Services is owed $32,506 for providing stages, lighting, and sound equipment for a series of campaign appearances by Gingrich in Nevada last January. We floated quite a bit of money, a lot of out-of-pocket costs that we covered, said Ryan Driscoll, a project manager for the company. I am a little worried. Nobody wants to lose $32,000. Vic Buttermore, owner of Signs Unlimited in Ocala, Florida, says he's keeping my fingers crossed. The Gingrich campaign will pony up the $15,000 it still owes for an order of 25,000 new 2012 lawn signs that are all trash now. Am I nervous? Oh, yeah, by all means, he said. They keep telling us we've got you covered, you will be paid, but I have my doubts. I really do. That's a lot of money for a small company. Mo Starkman of Chevy Chase is among the dozens of frustrated former campaign staffers waiting for back pay. Starkman, who helped the campaign build grassroots support, is owed for more than 3 months of work. Obama supporters had this problem last campaign. Some of them weren't getting paid. You hear the payment is coming next week or later or in a couple of days. They always give excuses, he said. I have had to spend my savings. Wow. On Gingrich? Are you serious? I almost don't even feel bad for you, man. This oh my goodness, it's so funny. Okay, so let's see. Hold on. What else did it say here? Gingrich told ABC News on April 10th that his management team got very excited in Florida and went on a spending spree, hoping to beat Romney in Florida January 31st primary. Romney went on to beat Gingrich 46% to 32%, a turning point in the campaign. Romney spent $20 million in Florida in 3 weeks, and I think some of our guys decided to try to match him, and we didn't have Wall Street support, Gingrich said. That's because even Wall Street know you're a joke. You can't even get by with Wall Street. I am going to spend some time paying it off. It is something I have done several times in my career. None of the other Republicans ran for president are deeply in the red as Gingrich campaign. Michelle Bachmann campaign had about $1 million in outstanding obligations. Rick Santorum owes $1.9 million, and Rick Perry has $14,000 in debt to pay off. Tim Pawlenty dropped out of the race owing $435,000, but no worry, Romney's campaign helped him raise money to retire the debt in return for Pawlenty's endorsement, so he got bailed out. Put these dudes on the street. Give them food stamps. Campaign debts can haunt unsuccessful candidates for years. Symbols of failure and futility they are unable to forget. This is a joke, man. This is crazy. So, yeah. Gingrich and them love to talk about capitalism, free markets sometimes. It's amazing, though. These guys can just run up all this debt, but Ron Paul ain't running up none of this debt. These people getting bailed out. And Ron Paul still he's unelectable, though. He's unelectable. He's not crooked enough. So you guys check that out at yahoo.com on Gingrich. $4 million in debt. He's finished and done with. So we coming up to the end of the show. Check me out next hour. We're going to have my guest, Christopher Dillard from RonPaulTribune.com. He's going to be on the line with us, chatting up, kicking back. Weekend's almost here, y'all. Get a little break. Try to get some more videos together for you. Make sure you chat with me on Facebook. You can check me out. Paco Elijah. It's 2 words. Paco Elijah. I'm pretty much on the whole time. I try to chat as much as I can with everyone. And don't forget that I am on 10 a.m. to noon Eastern Time on RonPaulRadio.com and 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time every day, Monday through Friday. Yes, and on YouTube, Paco757, and Twitter, Occupy the MSM. All right, we might have some more headlines, some more new headlines coming up later on in the break after the next hour. And what else is going on? Oh, I think we got